I got one for Taylor Works today out in Orlando. Actually, it's the third one in 2 days, so we're starting off really hot in the month with them. But called a real estate company today. The owner's really upset about the prices that he's been getting with his current IT company, and he said, "Yeah, what are you guys' prices?" And I was like, "Well, we need a little more information. You know, if we could sit down for 15 minutes with you, learn a little bit about you, you learn about us, we can see if it's a potential fit." So we're going to do that next week. We're going to get the owner on the phone with our VP, Garrett, and yeah, I think it's going to be going pretty well. I think we can beat their prices. So,
got another appointment today for asset cleaning services out of North Carolina. This one's with a hospital, ARA specialists, and it's going to end up being a pretty good one. They've got a need for 5 to 6 days a week cleaning and have 3 locations and are in the market right now for a new janitorial provider, so should be a good one.
So got 3 today for my newer roofing client in Wilmington, North Carolina. 3 apartment complexes. Got the property managers to each one of them. Actually, one of them was a callback, and she said that they had someone coming out actually tomorrow. And I had asked her, you know, is it okay if we set a day and time to have us come out? That way she can look at 2 bids instead of 1. And she said, sure. Wanted me to call back, talk to the maintenance manager. I got her to agree to a time for Friday. So we're going to go out there, and she told the maintenance guy that he has a date on Friday. So we're going to go out there. 8 buildings, 3-story buildings. One of them has really bad active leaks from the storm. The other one I got was another apartment complex. Spoke to the property manager over there. They were having pretty bad leaks from the tropical storms they just had. That one's about 36,000 square feet, so we're going to go out there next week. And I got another apartment complex today. Property manager spoke to them over there, about 40,000 square feet, 2-story buildings. And we're also going to go out there next week and see if we can help them out. So big day for my client in Wilmington, and pretty excited. So should be pretty good ones. I know he's excited too. So
got another appointment for my commercial cleaning client today. There's about 7 gyms down in Dallas, Texas. We're going to look at one of them next Tuesday and hopefully take care of all of them.
And Landon just got one, so that puts us at 9. I love it. Who wants to talk about it?
Absin, tell us about it. I got 2 for Shock IT today. First one was for a construction company, has 36 users, was looking for IT support and some CRM help. So we're actually coming out, when is that? Tomorrow. Tomorrow at 11 o'clock, my bad. And she seems like she has immediate need. Tanner kind of warmed it up for me, so thank you on that one. And then the second one was from Monday. This guy didn't answer the phone, texted me saying, "Who is this?" Told him and said Tanner reached out to him and said this was the time that you want us to reach out, seeing if there was a day this week or next week we could get in touch over Teams. He said the 18th worked for him, and then I tried calling and texting him the past 2 days trying to get a time. So I said screw it and sent a counter invite over to him for 11 o'clock on the 18th. Without Scott from Shock seeing that yet to see if he would accept it. He accepted it right away, and then sent him over email trying to get some BANT from him, and he just replied about 15 minutes ago with all the details. So I don't know how good that one's going to be, but he accepted it and said he works with an MSP and he's okay with their services. So we'll see how it goes.
Sure.
Yeah, the aspect of him accepting the invite and he told you, and then responding to your email with the intel shows us that he's interested in something. We just need to uncover that, and he set it up. So we shall see.
Nice job, man. Good ones. Clayton, with a 3-piece?
yeah. So I think 3rd or 4th dial, I got an appointment for Armor Roof Co. It was a senior living facility. I think it was 20,000 square feet. They have active leaks going on right now, so we're going to go out there and help them out Friday. Quick turnaround for that one. First call for 2Serve. Got an appointment for another senior living center. That one is 36,000 square feet. We're going to go out and help them Thursday, and then I got another one for 2Serve, 40,000 square foot apartment complex. We're going to go out and help them Tuesday. So.
King has returned.
The three-piece, baby.
That's
That's always
close,
good to
right?
see. Always good to see. Who else got on the board this morning? Yeah, Lando?
Yeah, this one I just got for RBS. Turned out these guys were a former customer of them when they were Rivets. They're on the small side, kind of gathering some different bids and stuff for some more day-to-day support. But right now, they have some software that's reaching end of life, and their current IT company that they're working with is charging them a ton of money to keep it up and running. So they wanted to meet with somebody else to see, if they could offer them a better price and get this software up to date. So Jay's going to go out there next week in person, see what they got going, and see how we can help them out again.
There you go.
Absolutely flooded, Jay.
Okay, so, from yesterday, and it wasn't Arsenal happy, but I called one of the owners. I spoke to him a few months earlier at late spring. He turned us down, and he remembered me. He said he saved my number, went over everything in more detail, pricing and so forth. He was going to talk it over with his business partner and get back to me, and I wasn't sure if I'd hear back from him in 2 weeks or whatever, but I come back from lunch and he leaves a voicemail saying he'd like to have an appointment, his partner would like to have an appointment, and what they're planning to most likely do is test drive us for a month and see how it works out. I think they're going to be a tough sell. One thing I think we can do to win them over is tell them about the companies that walked away when they had to cut expenses and then came back months later, said we never should have quit you guys, and stuff like that. But
Pretty good one.
Well said.
Well, who else? What about yesterday afternoon? Jake?
Got my first one for T3 yesterday, first call after lunch. So the CEO had said, oh, call me in January, and of course I waited a week and called. And the guy said that they were pretty set on their IT, but they had 2 buildings that needed phones done, and they needed phone trunks, and then just started listing off all this stuff, and I was like, hey man, let's just go ahead and set this meeting up. That way we can just get this all on paper for you. And he was ready to go.
Nice.
Forgot that I had a Service Master appointment during lunch yesterday.
Too many of them.
So yeah, I got one for Service Master. It was a gal that we'd been talking to for a while. I think over the last 3 months, Mason, Evan, and myself had all talked to her. But it's with a little bit smaller college. They've got like 58,000 square feet right now, just one person cleaning every day. They've got 3 more buildings as well, but we're gonna kind of start with the first one, go from there. But with not a whole lot in place, should be good.
Sweet. Pretty good one.
Got a good one for Asset yesterday, their 3rd one on the month. It was with a golf club there out of Rutherford. They've got so many pain points with their current cleaning company, he wants to get somebody else in there, and if that one goes good, they've got a which is a huge facility he'd like for us to take a look at if they give off good vibes on the first meet at the golf club, so that'll be a good one.
Horses don't really clean up after themselves, so that could be a
What about proposals? Closed deals?
I got 2 proposals, both for CCS. One of them is 2,500 MMR, and then the second one I've got is for 2,900, almost 3,000. So,
Let's go.
yeah.
Any other proposals, new business? Yeah? Garrett?
Got a proposal getting together for asset cleaning services on the first appointment we set with the Christian school. He's waiting for the final numbers right now, but it's going to be a little over $4,000 a month.
Heck yeah!
3 proposals going out. One for .NET. It's going to be anywhere from $2,200 monthly reoccurring to $3,500 monthly reoccurring. So just touching up a couple of things on the numbers there, and then I've got a $3,500 going out for NDSE, and then another one for NDSE for $22.
Wow. Nice.
Welcome back. No, I got one for my guy in Chicago. It's our 2nd month of dialing right now, so it's our first one in the history, and so I'm pretty pumped up about it. He's pretty pumped up about it. Currently, it's with this manufacturer here in the States, but their headquarters is over in Switzerland, so they use a local firm for a lot of day-to-day IT support, but according to the Switzerland location, they're going to be having a lot of IT needs be coming up here in the next couple weeks, actually in the next month or so, because they're inquiring for the President of the United States location to be over in Switzerland the first week of October. So he's going to be coming back with more info about what they're going to be looking for, what they're going to be needing. Currently, they're using a firm here in Chicago, and what they're doing with them is day-to-day support plus a lot of their server hosting, server migration, and currently the Switzerland location is wanting them to change the domain of their email address to what they're using over in Switzerland, because they want people to have access to all of the emails, everybody's email chains, where files are, file sharing. So that's the main topic of conversation as of now. When he gets back, he should reply to my email with a little bit more things that he noticed or that he was told when it comes to their United States plants and what their IT initiatives are going to be over the next year or so. So I should have more info then. He said roughly about 20 employees at that plant. I don't know to what extent all of them need computers or if they all have laptops. So hopefully I'll get that email back when he gets back from being at the headquarters. But yeah, it's going to start as a Teams meeting. It's a really good one.
Yeah, so got one today for my roofing client in Omaha, Nebraska. It was a senior living facility. Called over there, spoke with the property manager. They took over the building 4 years ago, and they haven't had anyone up there since. No active leaks or anything like that, but we're going to go out there next week.
Next to Tudo. I'm calling to talk to you
take a
about
look
doing
at it
sales
for
for WH
it's about
Simmons.
24,000 square feet.
Specifically
and,
on the
it's got
commercial
about,
side.
I think
What I
it's
do
2
is
different
call
styles
different
of roof
building
up there.
owners and property managers.
We're going to go up there next week and
to
see if we can help them out. Should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, I got one today for my Wichita client. This was somebody that was kind of, looking for an MSP, gathering some documentation as well as, some proposals and pricing. But they also currently have some software that's about to reach into support. So they're looking for a little bit of help with that. So they wanted an in-person so that Jay could get out there, and do an on-site assessment of what they have and where we might be able to help them out. And they're a former customer of my client too, so that helps. So he should be heading out there next week.
Got another one for my digital marketing client. This one's out of California. It's a art gallery and animation studio. Just looking to see what else is out there. Got it scheduled for next week on Tuesday. Should be a pretty good one.
Yeah, so got one today for my IT client in Sandusky, Ohio. It was actually a lead weight. The guy, I reached out to him a couple months ago. He said they had a company that they're working with now and to call him back in a few months. So that's what I did and called him. He's like, yeah, I remember you. I definitely want to meet with you guys, and was asking about moving data from physical servers to the cloud and how much it costs. So we're going to go ahead and send Jeff, our owner, out there. He's going to go and chat with them and see if we can help them out and win their business. So all in all, we're going to go out next week, and I think they have about 15 users over there, 2 servers, so should be a pretty good one.